Some of you guys know that I operate a website called the Lottery Lab, and I've partnered with a company called Soft Uvo for the development and a lot of the day-to-day maintenance on it. Now, about 2-3 years ago, I went to India just to do a face-to-face visit with them, and they introduced me to something fascinating, and that is the rock garden of Chandigarh. So it's the interesting story of a guy named Nek Chand, who was a transportation worker. And for reasons that aren't entirely clear, at least to me, he decided that he was going to start making sculptures out of reclaimed transportation material, broken tiles, that kind of thing. And he was going to do it on public land where it's technically illegal to do this. So years went by, like 10, 15 years, and he was just doing this in his spare time, making these statues. Eventually, the government found out about it. But instead of putting a stop to it, what they did is they put him in charge of developing this whole park. So if you go to Chandigarh today, it's one of these really amazing things to go see. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, but here's what's interesting about it to me. That idea that somebody would work for years doing something that to them was inherently right and valuable, that kind of touches my inner spirit. It's kind of how I feel about the Federal Library, that, maybe there's people who'd say I shouldn't do it. Maybe there's people who would say it's not worth doing. But personally, the sense of accomplishment that comes by trying to contribute to the day-to-day workings of everybody else, it's something I get a lot of value out of. So I hope that you guys are patient with me, because Chandigarh Rock Garden wasn't built in a day, and I don't think that the Federal Library is going to be built in a day. But if you're patient with me, I really believe that we're going to create something wonderful here, something that we can all be proud of being part of, and I look forward to your help and guidance as we shape this out.